My name is Celina and I am happily married to Joe. I have 4 kids, ages 6, 5, 4, and 15 months. I am a member of Maranatha Church. I've been there for about 15 years. I was raised in a Christian home, and by the age of 7, I was sexually abused by my grandfather. That really took a turn for me because at that point I really got to know God quite well. And when that had happened, it really put me into a spin. Just thinking that you could trust somebody when you move to a place and then learning that you can't was really, really painful. And I all of a sudden questioned where God was. And at that point, I remember walking along a road and talking to God and basically saying, I don't want to have anything to do with you if this is what it's going to be about. And I believe from that start was when my heart really shut down from the Lord. Every time I seemed that I would try to live for God, something always happened, and the shame was just too much. And that's when I just decided this was just it for me and that I would try and kill myself. And I went to a psychiatric ward in Toronto, and the nurses there really felt that I was unstable to leave, and they wouldn't let me go until I went to a very stable home. And I went to New Life Girls Home in Consicon. That is where I believe my journey with the Lord began, and understanding grace and starting to understand life to this day. Has it been easy? No. I think one of my hardest spots after my husband and I got married was mothering, and it's been very, very stretching and a lot of just laying down of myself and asking God to take over and show me. It was difficult for my mom, being a mom. I don't think it came really very naturally to her either. Even looking at my grandmother, it wasn't natural with her either. And so I really believe that this is something that God just wanted to clean up in our family and have kids that really do live life and know how to live. It took 5.5 years to have our first son. That was quite a hard time, actually, because a lot of my friends were having babies, and I was really sad, and we couldn't understand why. It was around that time that my brother died. For some reason, it was just so strong in me that I thought, okay, life now is more serious than what it had ever been, and I had vowed to God that I would do my best to change whatever I had to change in my life. And it's been quite a ride since then. I believe after my brother died, I remember going to work and just saying, actually my husband had said a prayer the night before and asked the Lord to bring life into our family. And I remember getting so mad because I thought, if my brother had died, why would you pray for life? And I went to work and I was so mad that morning that I actually said to the Lord, I don't want to have children if they're going to commit suicide, because I had tried and my brother had succeeded. And I think it was like within a couple of days I found out that I was pregnant with Nathaniel. By the time it was about a month before Isaiah was born, it just seemed like God had lifted a weight off. I just remember feeling so much more freer, and I knew everything was going to be okay. So then, after having him, I just really enjoyed having my children. And then I really desired having another baby, and so we did. We had Raina, and she's 15 months old, and she has been a joy too. I know that God is real. Like, you don't have to question that in me at all. And if I can do anything for the Lord back, I would do it in a minute, just to show him how grateful I am for his grace and his mercy, because it's huge. And it's that's been in Maranatha Church that has shown me so much. I am now presently on the worship team. That is a major communication between me and God, and it is very personal, and it is very pure and very holy. And to have that part of my heart reconnected again has been extremely freeing